No.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu la ilaha illallah, ashhadu la ilaha illallah, ashhadu Muhammadan Rasulullah, ashhadu Muhammadan Rasulullah. Hi, la salah, hi, la falah, hi, la salah, hi, la falah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, la ilaha illallah.
La ilaha illallah. Even with the mistake, baby, that's perfect. Because that's how we're supposed to say it. Al-Alam Asasa Al-Asim Lalun Aliyah Lakama Alika Alima'un. Now you say it.
Al-Alam Asasa Al-Asim Lalun Aliyah Makaka Alika Alima'un.
Alright, welcome to Algebra. Like every Friday, I got a ton of information. But like according to my son, Surah Calf, you read first just the word. Say it louder.
Come out.
Iyayaki, la, uklu, hiyaya, mu'u, la, fa, wa, fatu, ufifin, la, mal'aku, la, fa, kawa, kaf, ya, fa, yahi, hayi, fa, ya, It's me, family. Hasten with speed towards your kinfolks, the celestial being. I'm an intellectual with divine abilities. I'm able to speak the perfect prayer while worshiping, sounding like music to achieve the goal. Oh, a promise of pain. Divine retribution, plagues, loss of property, death, meant for those who don't believe and those who forget salawatu, always complaining, never agreeing, inconsistent, non-compatible, contradicting. Denied to you is this message of comfort or reprimand to make you give up your evil ways. Just sickness, suffering, sorrow with categorization, a promise not to be broken. Cave dwellers, families of sodomites, perverts and alcoholics, gullibles, will be cut off entirely until they adapt, fit in, and qualify as soon as possible in order to be made ready by getting slimmed down, removing a little, refined with a touch of elegance, circumcised, protected under the shade. The last Jonah, I will talk about the brother Sanjaq. That's what the title that I was given when I translated the words masjid and kibbutz. So I had to go study about this man, Sanjaq. He was the founder. Well, this type of person founded Uthman's empire, or the Ottoman Empire, or Turkey. But this man, Isa, who you call Jesus, alayhi salam, was a Sanjaq. And Musa, alayhi salam, was a Sanjaq. And me and myself is a Sanjaq. This is the flag of a Sanjaq. It's more than a flag, it's a statement. Now I'm finna read it now. Yabu'uk baha bu'ayat yujidu yafturu futur yakhluku yukaliliku kolaka kuluk aklak bara'at barara mabarara Abarara, tabarara, tabarara, bararaka, yap ruku, yaisu, yasisiru, yukin, yakin, ra'a, yara, aririku, arika, tarkuwa, yaraka, you raw kiki, you re ku, you raw we ku, woo knock, raw yeek, you call we, la howla, wala ku we ta, e la be la ha. Call we, You call, we. Your tag call, yeah, ooh. And in English. Come, return. I promise to give you, translate excellent passages and being made impressive. I ensure victories and greatness. You'll be pure, free of sin. I'll produce, invoke, manifest, originate, create, make, invent, whatever it takes to achieve the goal, and endow with dowries, and start a new fashion, end taxes, all forms of feudal tenure, to be suitable, fit, prostrate, and repeat all that's, I will prostrate and repeat all that is revealed to me, eliminating all offensive smells. All the people in creation were born with inherited qualities like manners, morals, bravery, refinement, and religion, and different temperaments, humor, moral character, and more humor. We have a patent number, fingerprints, and a driver's license, and intelligence, permission to go and leave as wanted whenever we like. And we know about being pious, reverent, and respectful, how to justify and to do good deeds, and to set up charitable organizations, and to perform, execute, confirm by fulfilling my oath to overcome, to be refractory, and subdue the enemy and surpass all obstacles, and to base my character and all of my endeavors on piety. We are to do good to each other as I will do to you, and we shall all practice mutual kindness, having exceptional moral worth, which we rightly deserve from being different. I'm to produce a short duration of high voltage discharge of electricity within a cloud, lightning, to those who gave up hope. So now you have to know for certainty, to realize the truth and accept what's to come, and to realize and know the truth, and to make things less complex and more effortless, easy, for sure, without a doubt. See it in your mind and vision it. If you dream about it like a premonition of the future outcome, will have you sleepless and insomniac up all night, being elevated in order to be promoted to a higher position, to be able to express oneself through ideas, thoughts, desires, etc. The ability to reveal, clarify, straining and filtering to get to the truth, a triumph, a period of success, popularity, power, first in importance, degree in rank, a time for freshness, vigor, and the strength to enhance with the power of authority, with the severity of an earthquake, which makes me the epicenter, by believing that there is no might and power, by believing in the final destination we strive towards, the one worthy of worship without form, with excellence, will increase you in strength, supported and reinforced, endowed with power, amplified. Repeat verbatim. Regurgitate every word like a bird feeding its young. Come, return. I promise to translate excellent passages and being made impressive, ensuring victories and greatness. You will be pure, free of sin. I'll produce, invoke, manifest, originate, create, make, invent, whatever it takes to achieve the goal, and endow everybody with dowries and start a new fashion. I'll end taxes, all forms of feudal tenure, to be suitable, fit, prostrating, and repeat all that is revealed to me. I'll eliminate all offensive odors and smells, All the people in creation were born with inherited qualities like manners, morals, bravery, refinement, and religion, and different temperaments, humor, moral character, and more humor. We have a patent number, our fingerprints, like a driver's license, and intelligence. We have the permission to go and leave whenever we want to. We know about being pious, reverent, and respectful, know how to justify, to do good, to set up charitable organizations, and to perform, execute, confirm by fulfilling my oath to overcome and to be refractory and subdue the enemy and surpass all obstacles, and to base my character and all of my endeavors on piety. To do good to each other as I will do to you, and we shall all practice mutual kindness, having exceptional moral worth, which we rightly deserve from being different. I am to produce a short duration of high voltage discharge of electricity within a cloud for those who gave up hope. So now you know and have certainty to realize the truth and accept what's to come, and realize and know the truth, and to make things less complex, more effortless, kind of easy, for sure, without a doubt. If you can see it in your mind, envision it. If you dream about it, like a premonition of a future outcome, will have you sleepless and insomniac, up all night, being elevated in order to be promoted to a higher position in life. To express oneself through ideas, thoughts, desires, etc. The ability to reveal, clarify, straining and filtering to get to the truth. A triumph, a period of success, popularity, power, first in importance, degree and rank. A time for freshness, vigor, and the strength to enhance with the power of authority, with the severity of an earthquake, with me as the epicenter, by believing that there is no might and power except by believing in the final destination we strive towards, the one worthy of worship without form, with excellence and beauty, will increase you in strength, supported and reinforced, endowed with power, amplified. Now, that's the flag of a Sanjaq. A flag is not a picture. That's the standard or quality of living of a Sanjaq. That's what this is. Not stars and banners and flags and moons and suns.
Hurry up.
But words that mean something. This is how we are supposed to base ourselves, our everyday lives, when we do come together and live as a community, because it's going to happen. And the one thing it said that I was going to do is hand out dowries. Now they say the word dowry, the correct pronunciation is muhahar. Wait, muhahar, not mahar. And a dowry is a gift of talents, knowledge, skills, and proficiency one must know in order to fulfill an oath, covenant, or marriage contract, while striving towards the final destination without haste, the one worthy of worship without form. That's what a dowry is. This is what a man is supposed to give his wife before they tie the knot, this dowry. Not money, not goats and sheep, not clothes and a car, not a house. He's supposed to teach her something. That's what all of my translations have been called, a dowry. I'm to give this free of charge to everybody. And this is a gift of talents, knowledge, and skills of proficiency one must know in order to fulfill an oath, a covenant, or a marriage contract. That's for all of those who make salat. They supposed to, this is for them. This is the measuring stick about how we are to treat each other. Like the one stuff I translated about the burqa. So, the women's in burqa, them is the ones. It says they are like the moon, the suns, and the stars and all that. The ladies in the hijab, they are the ones. They covered up what don't nobody supposed to see, but see, hijab don't mean that. I'm supposed to make everything clear. Now you're going to see that hijab means a man that puts on the outer garment over this right here with a cloak so he can cover his identity. And he goes out and defends the women who are being persecuted and harassed for wearing burqa and hijab and for promoting this intellectual revolution. That's what a hijab is. Burqa is the whole thing for the woman. See, when you get the words mixed up, then it stops, and people need to stop saying Allahu Akbar. It's Allah, Allahu Akbar. Double the tajdeeds. Then I was just talking to one of my brothers. He is doing it. Everybody needs to do it. My daughter working with it. Everybody I know, I be trying to tell them, double them tajdeeds, say the stuff right, so you can get a positive outcome. Saying stuff wrong, don't nothing happen. If you call me by something else that's not my name, I'm not going to answer you. My mama named me Stephen. You call me Steven, I ain't going to answer you. I tell you, that ain't my name. Now, we're going to get to Sanjaq. This is, I told you I had to study about what this was, and it's an interesting thing, but here it goes. Yasu'u sa'at, sa'yi-yi-un, sa'wiyya, sa'wa-wa. Tasawi, taswiya, it's tawa, it's tawi, it's tawa-e, wala siya ma, yatasa na, sawa-ni, su ni yun, sani, sini nu, you see nu, tasa na, yasu nu, yan I, ni, impact we, now wall, you now we, now wall we, now wall, yan we, now wall yat, ni yat, yun ji, yan ju, manjan, najan, munad jajan, jin, yaji uk, ku wa La hawla wa la quwwata illa la bi la ha call we, you call we yata call ya ook. Sanjaq, since you do injustice by causing harm to all living creatures, just shows how miserable you are, really. Worthy of abhorrence. As a thing, an evil omen, odious, to the utmost degree, very hateful, detestable, loathsome. In order for you to be equal on a balanced playing field with equal rights, there must be reconciliation concerning how you are affecting the tropical rainforest and all of its inhabitants, especially if you desire the ability to keep living and get old. Find the ability to retrieve water from the ground. You must follow the sunnah. In order to become eminent and exalted year-round, not missing a beat. In order to be of any use, follow the sunnah of me. It will sharpen and mold you, shape you, form you like an institution of learning. In order to be appointed officers, laws, regulations, and guidelines to be made able to be ordained to be a preacher. But you must follow the book as a process until all tasks are completed. I'm separate, different, I stand apart. I'm raw and experienced, and I'm black. If I intend any hostility to my enemies, my nucleus is charged up. My atoms and protons and neutrons have been split in half. I'm a built-in nuclear power plant, atomic energy, nuclear fusion, explosion, radioactive decay. This is only meant for the intention of bringing an end to an entire species. When I visualize it and conceive it, I'm to ponder over it and think and concentrate to intensify the strength in order to reckon. Think about it. Intend it. I'm to be distant in a different place with all of my seeds and my fruits, my children and all of my whatnots. Intend it. Think about it. This resolution comes with a strong will and determination. To resolve the matter, this statement, give it all in detail. Look up the symbols. Study this prayer. Separation to a degree. As soon as the right chord is hit harmonizing, progress. The outcome is clear. Boom. To save oneself. Think survival of the fittest. Find refuge or a sanctuary. To save your hide, call on your Savior, your weapons. What you use to contribute to you taking over the rainforest and the jungle and killing its inhabitants? Your Savior is responsible for all the crimes against life. I'm authorized with the power and authority to coerce, influence, and control energy with strength, transferring it enough magnified to be able to release a force, internal and external, responding to any unwanted prick or jab or attack, will make me radiate a luminous intensity from an earthquake by believing that there is no might and power by the final destination we strive towards without form, with excellence and beauty, will make you strong, supported, reinforced, and endowed with power amplified. Repeat verbatim. Regurgitate every word like a bird feeding its young. Since you do injustice by causing harm to living creatures, just shows how miserable you really are. Worthy of abhorrence as a thing of evil omen, odious to the utmost degree, very hateful, detestable, loathsome. In order to be equal on a balanced playing field with equal rights, there must be reconciliation concerning how you are affecting the tropical rainforest and all of its inhabitants, especially if you desire to keep living and grow old. Find the ability to retrieve water from the ground. You must follow the Sunnah in order to be eminent and exalted, year-round, not missing a beat. In order to be of any use, follow the Sunnah of the Nabiii, me. It will sharpen you, mold, shape, form you like an institutional learner in order to appoint officers, laws, regulations, and guidelines, to be able to be ordained to be a minister. But you must follow the book as a process until all tasks are completed. I'm separate, different, I stand apart. I'm raw, inexperienced, and black. If I intend any hostility towards my enemies, my nucleus is charged up. My atoms and protons and neutrons have been split in half. I'm a built-in nuclear power plant. Atomic energy, nuclear fusion, explosion, radioactive decay is meant only for the intention of bringing an end to an entire species. When I visualize it and conceive it, I'm to ponder over, think, concentrate, to intensify myself with the strength to reckon. Think about it, intend it, to be distant in a different place, with all my seeds and fruits, my families and whatnot. Intend it, think about it. This resolution comes with a strong will and determination to resolve the matter. This statement gave it in detail. Look up the symbols, study this prayer. Separation to a degree. As soon as the right chord is hit harmonizing, progress. The outcome is clear. Boom. To save oneself. Think survival of the fittest. Find refuge, a sanctuary. To save your hide. Call your Savior. All your weapons. What you use to contribute to your taking over rainforests and jungles and killing the inhabitants. Your Savior is responsible for all crimes against life. I'm authorized with the power and ability to coerce, influence, and control energy with strength, transferring it enough magnified to be able and release a force internal and external, responding to an unwanted prick or jab or attack. I will make me radiate a luminous intensity for an earthquake, because I believe there is no might and power except by the final destination we strive towards without form, with excellence and beauty, has made me strong, supported and reinforced with power amplified. That's Sanjaq. Now, this is Leewar Ann. Yeah, we, yeah, we, yeah, we, yeah, we, la ye yin, la ye na, war, ta I we ye, ow yeah, you war you war yeah, I na, you ye nu, and ya inu, muta aninen, I na ya, Jesus, Jude wall, na fall side, yeah, fusu, na fall side, that wall, yeah, I na, you ye nu, and ya inu, muta aninen, yan I. Bow and submit and worship, changing notes smoothly, and around a water reservoir as a servant, a family together. Bow and submit and worship, changing notes smoothly, around a water reservoir as a servant, a family together. Bow, submit, and worship, changing notes smoothly, around a reservoir as a servant, a family together. Bow and submit and worship, changing notes smoothly, around a water reservoir as a servant, a family together. Being agreeable and whole, polite and respectful, like a palm tree producing soft dates. A promise by me, a oath, a vow to fulfill, for being bestowed. A promise by me, a oath, a vow to fulfill, by being bestowed. Awareness and enlightenment, and the ability to transport water and retain it and contain it. Knowledge and being made aware, fully informed, total understanding, able to memorize anything easily, able to make the people conscious, enlightened, and warn them in matters concerning illegal sex, and being able to awaken the unconscious, and being a being in itself, who's been the origin bestowed, who's been bestowed the origin of negotiation and destruction. It's me, beware, pay heed, people of the cave. It's me, beware, pay heed, people of the cave. Where or whenever I'm able to separate my atoms and molecules while heating them up, an atomic new species of war. When the time comes near, I'll be unhurried, laid back and easy going. When the evil one sees with their two eyes while spying that a spring of water is priceless, it will be a comfort to their nature, and I promise they will depart. It's me. Beware. Pay heed, people of the cave. Wherever I'm able to separate my atoms and molecules while heating them up, a new species of atomic war. When the time comes near, I'll be unhurried, laid back, and easy going. Different, separated, a being in itself. I'm gonna do this one more time. You are you war I na, you ye nu, and ya inu, muta aninen, I na ya, Jesus, Jet war. Yat Jadwal, Yan Fusu, Nab Far Sad, That Wall, Yan Wait, Iyayaka, I Na, You I Ye Nu, and Ya Nu, Muta Ninin, Yan I. This stuff, like I said earlier, I told my brother, Isa Ibn Maryam was a Sanjaq. Musa, alayhi salam, was a Sanjaq. Musa fought against Pharaoh. Musa crossed the Red Sea. Musa could control the forces of nature, just like I can. Isa was not passive. Isa was not passive. He could do too much stuff. They couldn't handle Isa. That's why the crowd said they did not kill that man. How can you kill somebody that can hit you with an earthquake? How can you attack somebody as soon as they know they're getting attacked, something crazy finna happen to you and everybody with you that you just can't fight against? That's what the time it came to now, that they have got so out of control that this needs to happen again. And for those who watching, Google Siberian atomic explosion in the past. Put that in. It's going to put it up. It's a part of Siberia where everything got destroyed from the atomic explosion over 10,000 years ago. It was so strong that they could still find the radioactive stuff over there. Still got radioactivity over there. That's what happened. The people came in contact with a Sanjaq and got prey to atomic explosion on them. Like I tell it every Juma, I can make it. I did the rain thing for my people, so we know it worked. But this is just how bad things have got out of hand. They just killed 25 more people in Puerto Rico, black kids, for no reason. They said there was no reason they had to go up in there and kill them. So me and my daughter, we gonna pray some of these prayers on them people over there and see how they think about that. Because I finna, this is why before y'all start saying, oh, don't do that. This is the one that started when all my translations start getting really interesting. And do then. Iyayaki, ya ali, anana, muta anene, ta anana, yan nada, nad war, you nada do, that war yani, die then, ya war there. You war do the war yani adana medyun din mutada yin adna yan iyayaki ya adni anana muta aninin ta anana yan anada net war. You na da do that war yani die then ya war there you war do the war yani adana medyun din mutada yin adna yan I. It's me. Come draw near. From wherever location you're at, being unhurried, careful, easygoing, and mannerable. Do it without haste, being precise. This is freedom. I'm different, I stand apart. This is an invitation for us to meet each other and discuss your judgment. And for me to invoke a divine curse of sickness, illness, and disease affecting them, you, when they wish to pray or strive for any concerning their customs, habits, religion, their evil ways, their crazy TV shows, everything that they do to us, we're going to put it in on them today. A promise not to be broken, a solemn oath to take blood with from them, from every innocent black person they ever killed on the face of the earth. They owe a white life. That's what this comes down to.
like you play poker. You push the table up there and you lose. Now you betting with your clothes on your back. Y'all, they done betted with the clothes on their back and start killing black people again and again and again. I had to tell a brother today, we are not friends with white people in America. If a brother say he friends with white people, he gonna get some curse too, because they didn't come over here as our friends. They broke in with diseases. That's the first thing they hit the natives with. They nasty diseases and killed most of our people off. Then they let their pigs loose into the woods. The pigs brought diseases and killed off the animals. So they hit us with two blows. Nasty people with their nasty pets. Then their nasty ways. It all comes to this right here. This is a promise not to be broken, a solemn oath to take blood with from them every time they engage in fellowship from their offspring through sickness, illness, and disease and death. You are declared guilty, condemned, considered contemptible for not submitting to an obligated code of conduct based on decisions of morals, ethics, and judgments, decrees and rulings meant for the pious and devout. But since you live as worthless cowards, leave this land, separate yourselves. You are not invited. I'll read again. It's me. Come draw near. For wherever location you're at, being unhurried, careful, easygoing, and mannerable. Do it without haste. Being precise. This is freedom. I'm different. I stand apart. This is an invitation to us to meet each other and discuss their divine judgment. And for me to invoke a divine curse of sickness, illness, and diseases affecting them when they wish or pray to Jesus or strive for anything concerning their customs, habits, manners, or backwards lifestyles. A promise not to be broken. A solemn oath to take blood with from them every time they engage in fellowship praying to Jesus Christ. From their offspring through sickness, illness, and disease. You're declared guilty, condemned, considered contemptible for not submitting to an obligated code of conduct based on decisions of morals, ethics, and judgments, decrees and rulings meant for the pious and devout. But since you live as worthless cowards, leave this land. Leave this land and separate yourselves. You're never invited. This is what the people of this land would love to live by right here. Not paying nobody no taxes. Not being told what to do. Not being told what to do. Don't nobody want no white man telling them what to do over here. Don't nobody want to be told what to do but somebody who don't belong where you at no way. I didn't want babysitter telling me what to do. Don't nobody. And if y'all in them other countries and y'all want to come over here and be friends with the white man, y'all need to stay where y'all at. Because we got enough Uncle Toms over here to deal with already. We don't need no more Uncle Toms coming over here. The African Uncle Tom, they already had a diaspora of them. I guess they kicked them all out from over there because they over here. They don't do nothing to help the black community. They blacker than us and they do not help us. They haven't helped us to elevate ourselves over here one time. I don't know no Africans. The ones I do know, they got retarded kids by damn white women. That's right. They did that. One brother asked me what happened. I'm going to say, hell, you should have known it was going to happen. He come from the Gambia to have some retards. Now, he don't know what to do. He don't make salat no more. His wife said she wasn't ever making salat. So now he just infidel out up here in Arkansas looking crazy with some little retarded kids. Because he did not follow the Quran and he did not follow the Sunnah. Nowhere in the Quran do it say mix. Nowhere. And it talk about camera. Alcohol, that word is about mixing with the intelligent primate. It don't mean alcohol. So when the hadith is say when you see your brother drunk, jump on him, it means when you see your brother walking down the street holding hands with a white woman, kick his ass till he gets some sense. But it say don't hit him in the face, but make him feel the beating. That's how serious that is. So that's the reason why the Uncreated brought back a Sanjaq. I ain't never heard of it, but I know about it now. That's why we have been through so much stuff. There's things we don't even know that's supposed to happen in Islam because we done been brainwashed by the Nation Islam and all of them with their fake Islam and bombarded by Christianity. The best white people live in Europe because they never left to harass nobody. I say it again, the best white people in Europe because they ain't never got on no boat to conquer nobody's land and call nobody no nigga. They at home dealing with their crazy leaders. The worst ones is over here in Australia, in Israel, in the Caribbean, in Canada, and down in South America. And I say Australia, and they kicked them out of Africa. They kicked them out of South Africa. That was so good, I could have did a backflip. I was so happy. I seen one black man on there from some African country. He said, how you gonna tell me what to do in my own country? He kicked all of them out of his country. That's what they supposed to do, but then you got people over there say, oh, you can't do that. Well, when we kick them out of here, you can go with them. Because it's already been wrote. All this stuff was wrote. I'm just translating old stuff that was revealed way before we was born. And it's happening now. Some of them things y'all thought they happened, it's finna happen now. Was the one sword, the crack of doom? I think that's happening now. They're talking about, wait till the Roman Gentiles, there's going to be a time when they tear down their own houses and destroy their own stuff and they're going to leave. Right now, they done tore down all their heathen statues. They losing their houses. I know a movement coming. They having to downsize. They are having to live in their cars at Walmart parking lots. They ain't even came up with little bitty houses just big enough for a white family to fit in out of a car. That's how tight it get. The storms here in Arkansas washing their crops away. They can't even grow nothing no more. See, it's real. The next time when we get down, all you got to do is look at the Weather Channel. Look at them storms that's coming through the southern part of Arkansas. That's all due to solid wire too. They tell you it ain't gonna rain today. Me and my daughter and my wife come back here and make it rain. When they say it don't never be right no more. They can't even get the weather right. And they know global warming gonna push it back into the caves, except for the ones who start hydrating with water. Them is the only ones. And this is all, and come look at this, that's showing the alphabet. I got the alphabets, I did some more work on them. It's a story. Just listen. It's me, do right, you people of the cave. Come back, eat something and leave. Tamil Iraqi, weaponize the black neighborhoods. Nabiiians, strength and courage, be humble. Envision me, right, agreed? In Kashmir, me, Sanjaq, in the sand, repelling terrorists. Army camps around Jordan. See with two eyes, Gullums, coming back. Repeat word for word. It's me, do right, people of the cave, come back. Eat some and leave. Tamil Iraqi, weaponize the black neighborhoods. Nabiiians, strength and courage, be humble. Envision me, right, agreed? In Kashmir, me, Sanjaq, in the sand repelling terrorists. Army camps around Jordan. See it with your two eyes, Gullums, returning. Then repeat word for word. People of the cave, bow and worship. Bow and worship and promise to do the right thing. Hydrate, drink some clean water, wash up, stay clean with clean water. And by noontime, the people of the cave gonna be beautiful with a touch of elegance. Or promised by me to do right. Agreed? That's the alphabet. So can't nobody say it's all anti-white. This is the first thing is when you get to the people of the cave, they got their own section of the alphabet. People of the cave, pray. That's it. People of the cave, bow and worship, promise to do right. See, now you got to put the alphabets together. See, that's the lamb. They got that wall in there. That's the promise. And they got that to do right. So they supposed people of the cave, bow and worship, promise to be right. Stay clean. Drink water, not beer. That's America's favorite drink. Beer, alcohol. See, that's what's destroying all of America. We need some water. Drink water and start taking baths. And by noontime, you're going to be beautiful with a touch of elegance. Promise. By me. Y'all do the right thing. Do the right thing. This alphabet is the nicest alphabet in the world. It don't talk bad about nobody. It's trying to get everybody to get along. And this word right here is for the this the Sanjaq in the sand, repelling terrorists. Now see, we're gonna get this straight. In Islam, the Muslims ain't the terrorists. So whatever this ain't gonna fight no terrorists, white people, brothers and Muslims. This is Christians. Look it up in the dictionary. G-H-R-I-E is the root word for Christ. Terrorists. Not Isa ibn Maryam, alayhi salam, out al-Quran. We talk about the white people God in the Bible. That's what this word means. So this is who believers fight. Terrorists. Worshippers of the cross. So we're going to get that right there. But that's the problem right there. When it comes to this, on Facebook, they got a page, Muslims love Jesus. Everybody on that page is a retard. How you going to be saying you make salat and you love sauce? We don't even eat pork. Jesus means pork. So how do Muslims love a ham sandwich? It don't even make no sense. The stuff is on my page now. This is Facebook. Go on my page and look on where all my stuff at. It's going to be dictionary page. It's going to show you in the dictionary. Webster's dictionary. Right here. See, everybody listen. Every man needs a library so he can teach his people something. This is the book is here right here. This is the best dictionary. This is better than their Bible. Because this tells you what the Bible means. And here, in the Bible say pray to G-O-D. And here it tell you G-O-D means ass. We're going to show you right quick so y'all think I'm just talking stuff. This is how we are supposed to treat the truth. We always supposed to want to know the truth. See that right on my finger in the parentheses? That's long enough for y'all to see it freezing when you get home, when we get done. And look at it. And that's what they pray to. They pray to ASS and they don't know it, and some of them know it, they still gonna do it. But that's our job. That's my job. I'm supposed to make everything easy. I try to make it easy as possible. Once you learn this alphabet like this, you can read Quran. This is the technique they had when they said it was a time when you could read it without the vowels on it. This is another way of reading the Quran. The way I read it is different. This is another way. But they both go hand in hand. This still gives a fantastic story too. When you just read it like this, because every alphabet describes a type of people too. The R is for the Romans. The Sheen is for the shooting Bulgarians. See, I know that, did y'all? All of these stand for something. The Loom, that's the Bulgarians. The Lumen. Tamil, Iraq. The Gullums. This is Iran. Kum, Iran. That's what this is. So every time I say this is repeating for them. Repeat this to the Iranians every time you read this. So this more. I'm gonna put that in the book too. The places and the people that these are standing for. Because all this means something. Then when you put that together, then you're really talking. Because this is gonna tell you that the Romans are the ones with the vision to see into the Quran. That's the predestined, that's a raisin head. Them the raisin heads, the Romans, not the Roman jinn, but the black flesh Romans. That's why I can see what I see in the words, because my vision has been raised. And with that, I'm going to take the first part of Kubar. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the second part and about the house, about changing directions. I was told to build, you see, we didn't change directions. We pray this way now. That's how everybody's supposed to do, but see, people that ain't going to do it because they never read. That surah in the Quran hadn't happened yet when they were told to change Qiblas. It's happening now. But I actually made a mud brick Because I was told to build the house of prayer from the earth. All masjids and houses of prayer worship concerning Islam are supposed to come from the earth. Meaning making Adobe style bricks. I learned it here in America, talking to a brother Musti and looking at it on YouTube. I got it back there drying right now. I can't believe it. I made a brick. And we don't supposed to build with wood like the heathens. Because to live like the heathens, you have to destroy nature. That's why they in a position they ain't knocking. They like going through cutting all the trees down in the forest, building raggedy tree houses. That's not a house of worship. That's why people they up in them so-called masjids, ain't nothing happening good for them because they done did it all wrong. They done paid the Gentiles to build it. Then they using the trees from the land to get in it. Then they get in it and stand up here and it don't make sense. So now you got an illegal building that's built wrong and it's dirty. And the people are there speaking jibber jabber because they don't know Arabic. Ain't nothing going on right in too many places no more. But it's a time for everybody to get right because I'm a true believer in all of the faiths. If they say they believe in something, that's the truth, you can still catch the truth as a Yahudi. Study it. You can still catch the truth as a Nazarite or Nasara. It don't translate to Christian. That's a Nazarite. You can catch the truth as a Rastafarian. That's a raisin head. That's almost the same word. They just don't know that because they haven't been, nobody has never made the connection. But this is an intellectual movement. This is not meant for the absent-minded or the weak thinkers or those who never can grasp the language that was created for us and want to hold on to monkey man. You're not never going to get nowhere. Because when this book comes out, I'm going to put in there the Arabic translation with the English. But I'm not going to write in there how you say, Iyayaki. I'm not spelling that out. If you can't, that's when it's time for those who never caught the rope, and their hands finna get burnt because when they grab the rope this time, it's going to get snatched out their hands. Because they life, this is for them to say, spend your time wisely. Now everybody going to be able to look back at their life and say, man, I should have did this and this and this. And less of this and more of this. That's what it's coming down to. If you done wasted your whole life being an a-hole, prepare to be an a-hole in the end. Because it's basically too late for those who say they're grown. For the children, their children always can be molded. But it's going to take grown-ups' will and determination to try to go against what's going on now and raise children with sense. Instead of telling your kids, when you go outside and you see the police, look the other way. And if they talk to you, say, yes, sir. Or no, sir. Yes, ma'am. See, that's BS. Why happen to fight back? Why do you teach your kids to be submit suckers every time they see the police in the blue? I know some neighborhoods in Flint, when I came up, the police was the opposite. They would not go on Wesley and Myrtle Street. You couldn't pay the police to go down there. Every time they hit the corner, shoot out. The whole neighborhood was anti-police. That's what we need now. They got like that in Chicago, but half these niggas so soft, if you put something together like that, they gonna turn you in before the police get there. They ain't gonna have to do nothing. Because that's how we done been beat down over here. And so submissive. This is the only country in the world where the people who got dogged out mixed with the white people the most. This was black man's land. It's more high yellow people here than anything now. It's less of us here than anywhere in the world. In Jamaica, they held on. They got a smaller country. It's more black people in Jamaica than it is America. When you look at the skin color. In Africa, they didn't mix that much. They kicked them out. But over here, soon they got out of slavery. Them niggas stayed with the master. They turned into sharecroppers. They had to make that word up in slavery. Like, when we let them go, you gonna be a sharecropper. All right, master, you just don't go nowhere. We got you. But the rest of them, we don't want them no more, but we gonna keep you. That's how it is in America. That's how it is in America. When you see the people on TV, them stars, all them stars is house niggas. All of them. They don't represent us. They represent white people. I talk to people all the time in Africa, and I say, when have you seen somebody in my neighborhood riding around with a Hummer, with a whole bunch of women dancing with bikinis on and everybody happy, drinking and smoking. Life ain't like that over here. That's TV. The people who I show, we go fishing, we grow gardens. Some people over here work, some people don't work. I got the projects over here. People over here get food, we give them food out the garden. This is life over here. There's about 4 or 5 white families over here. They moved down here by the stove. They done got the whole corner looking stanky now. See, because that's how it goes. But this is not what people think it is. This is America. KKK. The Klan. They kill black people over here. They kill black people over here all the time. They kill black people over here all the time. They kill black people over here like it's a passion. They kill black people over here. They kill black people everywhere. But they love killing black people over here. The black people help them kill black people over here. That's what we fighting over here. That's why Sanjaq is back. Because they done went crazy. And now their holidays is coming up. So we going to see if they got the balls to celebrate their holidays when they don't supposed to. The Jews just celebrated their holiday. About 50 people got killed. They ran them over themselves. I just read the prayer. With that, Asa Salam Alaikum.